All right, here are 5 things to know on this Thursday morning. A 10-year-old boy is recovering from injuries after getting hit by a car in South Portland. It happened yesterday morning on Evans Street while the boy was boarding a school bus. South Portland police say that the driver was a high school student. She told them she did not see the boy or the bus stop sign. The driver is charged with passing a stopped school bus with flashing lights. That carries a $250 fine.
Maine Veterans Homes asking for more money to keep all of its facilities open. The organization's yearly report says it costs $15 million more a year to care for veterans in the homes than the group was getting from the state already. It's now asking for $3 million to close that gap. Governor Mills has set aside $765,000. Maine Veterans Homes says that the funding could help them secure some federal matching funding, which would make up the rest of the money.
Some state lawmakers are reconsidering Maine's ban on plastic bags. There's a bill in the legislature that would allow stores to provide people with plastic bags as long as there's a bin to collect used bags within 20 feet of the entrance. Stores would also need to make sure that all the bags they collect are recycled. This bill would go to a work session before the Committee on Environmental and Natural Resources decides whether to recommend it to the full legislature for a vote.
The state of Maine is at risk of losing funding for low-income students because of a violation of a federal law. According to the Portland Press Herald, the U.S. Department of Education sent a letter to Maine's Department of Education just last week, warning that Maine violated the law by failing to test student achievement according to the federal standards during the pandemic. Violating that law means Maine could lose $100,000 in federal funding. The state has to prove by March 13th why that money should not be withheld.
There's a public hearing in Augusta today about a bill that would fine you for not clearing off your car after a snowstorm. The fines would range from $150 to $500. You would have 2 days to clear your car after a storm before getting any fine. A hearing is happening at 1 this afternoon in Augusta.
All right, Todd, wrap this thing up for us.
All right, a couple of snow maps to pass along. Today's will lead to a few wet inches of snow over the interior. Along the coastline, very little, if any, accumulation as we're mixing with rain. Tomorrow's good, and then another storm on Saturday, and that one looks bigger, but it's a southern Maine snowstorm and not so much a northern Maine snowstorm, and there's potential there for 6 to as much as 12 inches across the area.
Oh boy. All right. Take care, everyone.
Yeah,
hang in there.
take care.
We'll get through this.